morning once again. Welcome back to Doc GILMAC online tutorial. The topic we're going to discuss for today's tutorial is all about integers and absolute value. In this particular topic, we're going to compare integers, find the absolute value of a number. What are integers? When we talk about integers, these are all of the positive and negative whole numbers. There are no fractions or decimals that are integers. Say for instance, we have here to the left of 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, up to negative infinity. Then to the right of 0, we have 1, 2, 3, up to positive infinity. So consider the number line here. So we have the direction to the left is actually the negative direction. Then the direction to the right of 0 is actually a positive direction. Okay, so the negative direction is up to negative infinity, while the positive direction is up to positive infinity. So take note of that. Once again, this is what we call the real number line. Okay? It's a representation of numbers, graph of numbers from negative, integers rather, graph of integers from negative to positive integers. Okay? Now, how do we graph integers on a number line? So, here's how to graph. First, we must draw a number line. Okay? And then, graph an integer by drawing a dot at the point that represents the integer. Okay, let's have an example, negative 4, negative 1, and positive 5. So, let's plot in the real number line. So, we have negative 4. Okay, then we have negative 1. Then we have positive 5. Okay, so that's how easy to graph integers on a number line. Now, let's have again an example. So, we have here a the given. For number 1, graph negative 6, 0, and positive 3. So, we have here negative 6, 0, and positive 3. Now, how about the graph of negative 5, negative 2, and 2? So, we have negative 5, negative 2, and positive 2. Okay? So, take note of that. That's how easy to graph integers on a number line. Next, order integers from least to greatest. You need to know which numbers are bigger or smaller than others. So we need to order them from least to greatest. Now let's have an example. Order the integers negative 5, 0, 6, negative 2, 3, negative 4 from least to greatest. So let's have the number line. The first thing we have to do here is to arrange the given integers from least to greatest. So we have the order. Okay, we have negative 5, negative 4, negative 2, 0, 3, and 6. So let's plot negative 5, negative 4, negative 2, 0, 3, and 6. Okay. Next one. Order the integers 5, negative 2, negative 7, 0, 2, negative 1 from least to greatest. Okay, again, we arrange the given integers. So, negative 7, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 2, and 5. So, let's plot. We have negative 7, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 2, and 5. Next, number 2. Order the integers 2, 6, negative 2, negative 5, 1, and negative 6. Again, we first arrange the given integers. So we have negative 6, negative 5, negative 2, 1, 2, and 6. Let's plot. Negative 6, negative 5, negative 2, 1, 2, and 6. Okay? So take note of that. That's how easy to arrange integers from least to greatest, and also how easy to graph integers in the number line. What is an absolute value? Absolute value of a number is the distance to 0. Distance cannot be negative, so the absolute value cannot be negative. When we talk about absolute value, we simply mean the distance of a number from 0 in the number line. Okay? So, for instance, absolute value of 5 is equal to positive 5. Absolute value of negative 5 is also equal to positive 5. Absolute value of 0 is 0. Now, let's have the illustration here in the real number line, negative 5, 0, and 5. So, as you can see here, a distance from negative 5 to 0 is 5 units, and the distance from positive 5 to 0 is also 5 units. So, they have actually equal distance from 0. Therefore, they have the same absolute value. Okay? Evaluate the absolute value. Ask yourself how far is the number from 0. Absolute value of negative 4. Yes, it's positive 4. Okay? So let's plot. There you have it. How about the absolute value of positive 3? Yes, it's also positive 3. Let's plot. So as you can see, the distance of 3 from 0 is 3 units. Also, negative 4 from 0 is 4 units. How about absolute value of negative 6? Yes, it's equal to 6. Okay? So, from here, we can say that the distance of negative 6 from 0 is actually 6 units. How about the absolute value of 9 minus 4? Perform the operation first. Yes, it's equal to 5. The absolute value of 5 is actually equal to 5. So, simply have 5 units from 0. Okay, so take note of that. Ask yourself how far is the number from 0. Okay, let's continue. 16 divided by negative 4. It's negative 4, right? So what is the absolute value of negative 4? Yes, it's positive 4. Okay, let's plot. There you have it. 3 times 2, 6. Okay, so let's plot. So there you have it. 6. 6 units from 0. Negative 6 minus the absolute value of 1 plus 2. So 6 minus 3. So that's equal to 3. Okay, so let's plot. How about number 4? 10 minus 5 plus 12 minus 12. Absolute value. So 10 minus 5, absolute value is 5, plus 12 minus 12 is 0. So 5 plus 0 is 5. So we have here, okay, equal to 5, and then it's 5 units from 0. So as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 units from 0. Okay. What are opposite numbers? Okay, when we talk about opposite numbers, two numbers that have the same absolute value but different signs are what we call opposites. Okay, say for instance, negative 4 and positive 4 are opposite because both are 4 units away from 0. Okay, absolute value of negative 4 is equal to 4. Absolute value of positive 4 is equal to 4. Okay, so as you can see here. Okay. We have 4 units from 0. Positive 4 is 4 units from 0. Negative 4 is also 4 units from 0. They actually have the same distance from 0. So take note of that. Okay, let's have an example. What is the opposite of negative 10? Yes, it's positive 10. What is the opposite of negative 35? Okay, yes, it's positive 35. How about the opposite of 18? Yes, it's negative 18. How about number 4? The opposite of 50? Yes, it's negative 50. How about the opposite of 85? Yes, it's negative 85. Okay, so take note of that. Using absolute value in real life. The graph shows the position of a diver relative to sea level. Use absolute value to find the diver's distance from the surface. As you can see, the diver is actually 18 feet below the ground. It's negative 18. So the distance is actually 18 feet. Okay? Positive 18 feet. Since we are only looking for the distance of negative 18 from 0. Okay? So it's 18 feet. The graph shows the depth of a whale in feet. Use absolute value to find the distance the whale must travel to reach the surface. So the whale is actually 250 feet below sea level. So if the whale travels to reach the surface, it's actually 100 plus 250 is 350 feet. Okay, so take note of that. Once again, I would like to thank you for watching and stand by for my next tutorial. Stay safe, everyone, and may God bless us all.